Hey guys, welcome back. We have made it through Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I am actually pre-recording this one, so I'm still Christmassy. I haven't made it through Christmas yet, but by the time you see this video, we have all made it through Christmas, and I hope that it was a wonderful day if you celebrate it, and if you don't celebrate it, I hope it still was a wonderful day. You know, day off, day to relax. I am still filming because I am pre-filming, but also because we don't take down Christmas right away in our house. So you might actually see quite a few videos with the same background through January and maybe even February. It just depends. It just depends on how much we want to keep the holiday spirit going. Today we are talking lip oils. I tried so many lip oils this year, as I'm sure you did, because this year was the year of the lip oils. And I thought, what better way to start the lip oil ranking than with it being started by the flower of the year for 2023, which was the orchid. This beautiful flower we have seen make it into several fragrances and quite a few different lip glosses, I think. Maybe even a lip oil. Not in any of the ones I have here today, to my knowledge, but we have seen it used with this type of product before. So I thought it was perfect and to bring some beauty. Do we already know what the flower for 2024 is? I haven't looked it up, so if we do, I don't know what it is. We'll just have to find out together soon. This color of the traditional orchid, I feel like translates to lip colors so often, and I have seen a lot of lip products named after it, so that's why it fit. Okay guys, did you jump on this craze? Because I sure did, and I was not disappointed at all. I'm going to show you, I believe, every single lip oil I tried in 2023, ranked from the worst to the absolute best. Now, some of these I really had to test out back to back to figure out, but I have them here. Now, first, I'm actually going to start with a bonus one, okay? And that bonus one is one you have probably seen me talk about quite often, but it is not going to be part of this ranking, and I will explain why in a minute. That is the KAB, or the KAB lip oil in the shade Lemon. This thing, guys, it smells like lemon, like not quite like Pledge, but it's got kind of that pledgy, lemony scent without the chemical-y aspect of it. The reason why this isn't in this ranking is because I am so sure that this has been discontinued and that they are not remaking it. They did, last time I checked, had it still on their website, but it still says sold out, notify me, and it has said that for a very long time. Absolutely love this one. I do not like the lime one that it came, because it actually came as a 2-pack. But the reason why this isn't in the ranking is because it is 100% discontinued. 99.9% discontinued. But it would have made it to number 1 if it wasn't. So it wasn't fair to put something that I know you can't get as number 1. Hopefully they bring them back in 2024, because this was the first lip oil, one of the first lip oils I tried, and what really made me excited for lip oils, and when I saw all these other brands come out with them, they had some a really hard time getting to this favorite spot, okay? So this one, if it comes back, I will buy stock, possibly, in this, okay? That's how good it is. Okay, starting with the worst lip oil I tried in 2023. We have from Ulta their Sweet and Shimmer line. lip oil, and this is just their straight up clear lip oil with a pink lid on it. This lip oil, it's okay. It doesn't make me sick. It doesn't make me break out. It doesn't do anything negative. But it also doesn't give me any positivity, okay? So the the wand on here, I hope you can see, it is so flat and so stiff. So if it's a flat wand, normally you can at least like maneuver it a little bit so it gets a little shapy. No, this thing is flat and stiff. It doesn't pick up much, so you have to dig in quite a few times to get much on your lips. The formula itself is okay. It's a bit sticky, and it's not fun to wear. It has a decent scent. Now, the funny thing is, I bought this with a friend who had never tried a lip oil before, and she loves this thing. So I may have gifted her some lip oils so she can really see what lip oils are all about. For the price, this is normally, I think, $3.99, and then when I bought it, they had it on a buy five for $5, so I only paid $1. For the price, I should have maybe bumped it up a little bit higher, but I just couldn't. I think if you have like a little kid, maybe not a little bit, if you want a stocking stuffer, little dollar thing, sure, whatever, but don't pay $3.99 for this. It is not worth $3.99. Okay, next I actually have one from ColourPop. This is their Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Dewdrop, which is clear with a little bit of like a frostiness. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that or not. This one, again, has a very flat applicator, but it's movable, so it's a little easier to work with, and it's a little bit longer and it's not as rough feeling. But again, this one doesn't pick up that much on the applicator, so I do have to go in at least one more time, not multiple times, but at least one. The formula, I felt nothing. Like, it didn't bring me any spark of joy. It didn't make me, like, there was nothing wrong with it, but it has like the lightest scent to it. But I don't know. I don't love it. And then I did try it over a lipstick, and that did not go well. It actually broke down the lipstick so bad. So bad. So this one and the rest of this line I will not be repurchasing. Okay, next we have one from Essence, and this is the Cranberry Lip Oil. This one has a tinting effect. This one is a longer container, kind of like that Cab one, but skinny. The applicator is thin, flat, stiff, not as stiff as the others. I don't like this applicator, but I like what happens. So when I put it on my lips, at first it goes on, it looks very, very clear. But give it about 30 seconds and it turns to this beautiful, natural lip looking cranberry-ish look. So not very pinky, like it looks like it's gonna be really pink. It does not become super pink. It's like it works with your lips. It doesn't say it's a pH balancing, it says it's a tinting effect, and I will say it gives a mixture of a tint and a pH. It feels great on the lips, but it doesn't last very long, and I don't feel like it actually nourishes them. It doesn't dry them out or anything, but I don't feel like it nourishes them, and so that is why it had to be where it is and not higher. I loved the look of it, don't like the applicator, and yeah, but it is good and it's inexpensive. So if you're looking for an inexpensive one, Essence is knocking it out of the park. I apologize for jumping right in the middle of your video. We'll get right back to that in just a second, but right now I wanted to talk to you about the giveaway for today's video. Today's video is talking all about lip oils. For today's giveaway, we are doing lip products, okay? Today we are giving away to one lucky person 3 different lip products, and these are some great products, guys. Today the winner will get the Milani Fruit Fetish Black Agave Lip Oil, the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Rose Envy, and lastly, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss in the shade My Main Squeeze. So if you would like to win these 3 lip products, let me tell you how. The full details will be linked in the description box below, but some very quick points. 1, this is unfortunately open only to those in the United States. I am personally covering the cost of every single giveaway, and that includes the shipping. And I just do not have the funds to ship outside of the United States right now. I apologize for that. Hopefully in later giveaways, maybe in the new year, that'll be different. But for this giveaway, US addresses only, please. The second thing is that in order to enter, you do need to fill out the Google Docs form below. It's a very short form. It is the safest way for me to be able to contact you. You still might see spam saying, oh, you won. Please pay attention to the dates for this and be looking for an email straight from me. My email will be listed on that document. If you receive any type of notice and you're not sure if it came from me, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram of Sparrows and Butterflies. Third requirement is that you must be publicly subscribed. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, now's your chance. Now, if you don't know how to know if you are publicly subscribed, I will also have a little information left in the comment in the description. It's super easy to do. And after the giveaway, if you want to change your privacy settings back, that is absolutely fine. The fourth and final requirement for entering this is to simply leave a comment in this video with your favorite lip product. Any lip product from any time. What is your favorite? I want to know. So this is a thank you for all of those who have been here and all of those maybe just now finding my videos, for subscribing and for sticking around. I truly appreciate you guys, and I hope you will continue to watch the rest of this ranking video. All the details will be below, including the dates and everything else you need to know. All right, let's go. Next, we have from Juvia's Place. This is in the shade Sweet Orange. Beautiful, beautiful packaging, okay guys? Absolutely gorgeous packaging, and they went the route of the fatter doe foot, like a lot of the ones did. Unfortunately, theirs is pretty big of a doe foot applicator, and it doesn't have much movability, so it was a little bit difficult to put on. And you can see I didn't like scrape or anything. Hopefully you can see that grabbed so much product, so much product. I actually end up having to wipe a little bit off before putting it on my lips, because otherwise it just goes everywhere, even if I have a lip liner on. This formula is a bit on the sticky side, which I don't like. The scent, when I first tried it, was very strong. Since it's been opened and used a little bit, the scent has gone away a little bit, so it's not as strong. But when I first got it, it was so overpowering that I just didn't love it. But I kept trying it because I needed to know, you know, how it was gonna nourish, how it was gonna do everything, and it ended up being a good one when the scent went away. But it's just too sticky, and honestly, I don't love the color that I get with this particular one. And I know I have to be nitpicky because there's so many good things out there. If you like that really thick doe foot applicator though, and you don't mind a sticky formula, then absolutely give this a try. Okay guys, we have made it to the top 5. In spot number 5, we have from Fantasy Cosmetica, their lip oil, and this is their Warlock shade, which is their orangey shade with a mango scent. Guys, I was very excited to try this. If you saw my Black Friday haul, you saw everything I got from them. I picked this color based on a recommendation of one of the YouTubers that I watch that likes similar colors to me. The scent, you can smell the mango, but it definitely has a chemically mango smell, not a natural mango smell, which is fine. You know, it's a lip oil, it's a makeup thing, it's not gonna be natural. But this one also went with the thicker doe foot, but a little bit thinner than the Juvia's Place one. It is a little bit more tough, so it doesn't move as much, but this is a thicker lip oil. So when I pull it out, it definitely brings a decent amount of product. It's definitely one that I have to wipe some off with. The color that goes on is really pretty. This actually has really good color payoff. The only two reasons why this is number 5 and not higher is because the formula is very thick. It gives me more of a gloss feel than an oil feel. And unfortunately, every time I wear this, my tongue starts to tingle and swell up a little bit as if I might be allergic to something in this, even though I'm not intentionally like licking it or getting it in my mouth. And it's strange because it's not happening on my lips, so I don't think it's like a plumping feature to it. It's only my tongue, and it's not just a tingle, it's like a swelling. And it's not a terrible thing. I do think maybe there's just one ingredient that I just am not enjoying right now. So I would recommend this, but if you are sensitive, maybe look at the ingredient list and see if there's something you know that you are not a fan of. I don't know what that ingredient is for me because I've never had that happen before. So that was an interesting experience, but I do like the color. I like the doe foot, that it is a little smaller but still in that same style. And in case you don't know, I believe all of these thicker doe foot applicators were meant to dupe some of the bougie brands lip oils. I don't remember if it was the Dior. I want to say it was a Dior. I could be completely wrong. But they were all kind of duping this other brand, okay? And that's why we've got this thick doe foot applicator. Number 4, we have the NYX Fat Oil, specifically though in the shade Newsfeed. And I'm saying specifically because I do have this in a different shade, a little higher. And the reason why is because this brand, unlike other brands that I have tried multiple shades from, the shades work differently for some reason. I don't know if they came out at different times and had a slightly different formula from each other, but this one works differently from the other one that I'm going to show you in a moment. So this one gives a beautiful, beautiful reddish pink, pinkish red color, but it is thicker. It does have that giant doe foot applicator. It's easy-ish to work with, but this one is much stickier than their other ones, and I don't know why. But I like the color so much that I had to include it in this because I think this is a beautiful color to either wear on its own or with a lip liner, or to even just put on top of another red, like dried, like a red lipstick, and you want to make it a little glossy looking. So that is why that is in number 4. For the number 3 spot, we actually have e.l.f. e.l.f. came out with their own line of lip oils. This one is the Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade, I think that says Jam Session. This is actually really nice packaging. And I haven't really mentioned, outside of the cuteness, the quality of any of the packagings. I was impressed by this packaging. The bottom It's not glass, but it's a thick enough plastic that you question whether it's glass for a moment. And then the top is clearly a plastic, but it's like, again, a thicker, more, it feels like a quality product, okay? It doesn't feel like a drugstore, traditional drugstore. It feels like an Ulta, like a Sephora brand, maybe. This one, again, has that thicker doe foot, but this one is really easy to work with. It does pick up the formula quite well. This is, again, a little bit of a thicker formula than some other oils, but when it goes on, I feel like it thins out. It does give a good color payoff, and it does have a slight scent that kind of gives it like a minty scent. Now, I did not see anywhere that said that this was a lip plumping oil, but I do get enough of a tingle and a little bit of a plumping thing with it that I would categorize, that I personally say that this has a little bit of that, and I think that's where that mint scent is coming from. It's like a spearmint scent. But the color, beautiful. Packaging, wonderful. And it does go on thinner than what it comes out as, and that's why it has made it to number 3. For a number 2, we do have the NYX Fat Oil in the shade That's Chic. This one worked beautifully, and I debated between this one and the spot for number 1 constantly, and ultimately it came down to how nourishing they were for my lips. Because when I think of lip oil, I think it's not only going to give me some shimmer, it's going to nourish my lips. And that's honestly what was the deciding factor for these 2 spots here. But this color is beautiful. It is that same fatter doe foot applicator. It does come out a little thicker, but it does actually go down, like spread out pretty thin, but the color stays. This one, I would say, nourishes pretty well. And it brings me the most joy for the 2 of the NYX fat oils. The scent on this one is really good. I don't really love the scent of the previous one, but the scent on this one is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like a berry, like a mixed berry scent. And this color, this purple, is absolutely so fun. Let's see, I'll swatch this one. This is number 2. Hopefully you can see that. Just a light sheen of purple. Absolutely beautiful and feels wonderful on the lips and really does nourish them. But it doesn't nourish them or give me as much joy as the number 1 spot. So in the number 1 spot is Milani's Fruit Fetish, a Blackberry Agave Lip Oil. I was very surprised by this. Everybody was talking about it, making fun of the name a little bit, but also talking about like how the scents truly smell like what they're advertising. And they're not lying at all. So not only does this smell of blackberry agave, oh my gosh, it's got like that sweetness and the tartness, completely what a blackberry is. It has the color that matches it perfectly. It's a decent packaging. It's not like a super luxe packaging, but it's nice. And then it also is so nourishing. So nourishing. This here has helped my lips so much, which I was shocked with because I was thinking, you know, with that much color, with that much scent in it, it probably won't. This does not smell like a fake scent. This smells like real fruit. And it smells so good. I will show you this one. This one also does go on a little thicker, but it, because of the doe foot being slightly different, it's still that bigger doe foot, but it's a slightly different shape. It does thin it out really well on the lips, and the color is amazing. Of course, it is a lip oil, so it will go away pretty soon, but the nourishing effects that it leaves behind are beautiful. My favorite way to use this is with a lip liner, because the color is a little bit too dark to where I don't want it getting outside of my lips. But hopefully you can see those swatches and see the color. It is absolutely gorgeous. It feels amazing on my lips. And this one brings me so much joy. And that is why Milani Fruit Fetish lip oils take the #1 spot for me. Whew. We did it, guys. We made it through this ranking video. If you enjoyed this, if you agree, or even if you disagree, that's okay too. Let me know in the comments. I would love to catch up with you. Let me know which of these you want to try, which of them you absolutely will never try, or maybe you have tried and fully regret it. I will catch up with you in the video or in the comments below. Don't forget that I have a giveaway on this video, and all those details will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you guys all later. Bye-bye.